Yes, I welcome you all back, and today's topic of concern, I salute you all and I greet you. Today's topic is about domicile under family law 1. So when you look at domicile under family law 1, realize that domicile refers to the habitation in a place with the intention of staying there forever, unless circumstances may occur to alter this. But the intention must be to stay in a place forever. That is to deal with with domicile. Similarly, when you relate to the case of Lord versus Colville, realize that under this case, there's Lord Kindersell stated that the place to bring out the definition of a domicile. The case of Lord versus Colville. Lord Kindersell stated that the place is properly the domicile of a person in which he has voluntarily fixed the cohabitation of himself. Fixed the cohabitation of himself or his family, not for a mere special or temporary purpose, but with a present intention of making it his permanent home, unless or until something shall occur to induce him to adopt some other permanent home. That is the case of Lord versus Colville. But here the major emphasis is you must highlight that the intention must be to make the intention of staying there forever, or to make the residence permanent. You get to deal with domicile. But however, we have different categories of domicile. We have what they call domicile by origin, which sometimes it may mean by natural domicile. Under natural domicile, basically it is acquired by a child. Where he gets the domicile from the father under wedlock. But remember, where outside wedlock, the son gets domicile of the mother. You get within a wedlock, the son gets domicile of the father. But outside wedlock, the son gets domicile of the mother. Hope I'm clear on that. That is origin. Domicile by origin or natural natural domicile. There's a case of Unde versus Unde. The case of Unde versus Unde, it was about domicile by by origin or natural domicile. You get, whereby the House of Lords considered the domicile of the respondent's father at the time of the respondent's, the House of Lords considered the domicile of the respondent's father at the time of the respondent's birth. You get, hope I'm clear there. Whereby they say that, even the court continued and said that no man shall be without a domicile. There's no man without a domicile. Where by the time you are born, you take the domicile of your father under wedlock. But outside wedlock, it is the mother. You get. So that is, and actually they lamented still under the case of Unde versus Unde, whereby they stated that to secure this as a result, that no person shall be without domicile, the law attributes to every individual as soon as he is born, the domicile of his father, if the child be legitimate, and the domicile of the mother if the child is under illegitimate. Hope I'm clear there. You get. So basically that is domicile by by origin or natural domicile. Then when you go further, we have domicile by by choice. This actual domicile by choice is attained at the majority age. Take for instance, as if we are still under the care of our guardians, it is prima facie that our domicile is that of our guardians. But however, when I attain by a majority age, I have to leave my parents. and I look for a permanent residence of my what? Of my choice when I'm mature, because I cannot be at my father's place until, you get. So basically that is domicile by choice. We, when we attain majority age, we leave our parents' what? Domicile. We attain other what? Domiciles. You get. So when there is a case of what? Thornbill versus Thornbill. This case of Thornbill versus Thornbill, realize that the husband petitioned the dissolution of his marriage after the wife is what? Adultery. You get. This man was a non-Ugandan, and was born in Wales, lived in Ceylon, lived in Ceylon, educated in UK, and moved to Uganda, where he stayed 4 years. He stayed in Uganda for 4 years. Then afterwards, when he was in Uganda, he had shares in the tea company, which were worth £7,000. You get £7,000. Then, but he had intention of making Uganda his home. He had intention of making Uganda his home, and he wanted to buy a house in what? In Kampala. Given however much he was living in the hotel before, he was living in the hotel. But remember, he had stayed in Uganda for 4 years. Then he stated that, he lamented that if the tea company couldn't work, he would move to another what? To another area, to another place, to another country. So basically here, remember, when you're asking for divorce must, there's a question that is asked whether you're all Ugandans. You get under divorce. That question is normally asked. But however, here court held that, and actually there's also a question still under divorce, that whether all your domicile and what? And Uganda. So here, under the court stated that the petitioner had what? Had attained domicile by choice, despite of living in a hotel. You get. So basically here gives you in mind that it was domicile by what? By choice. You get. That is to deal by domicile by what? By choice. To deal by domicile by choice. Thornbill versus Thornbill. That is a good case under domicile. Then we also have dependent domicile. You get. When you see dependent domicile for it is mainly acquired by marriage. That was the position before. But however, nowadays they say that even a wife can get his own domicile from that of what? His husband. That was the position that was changed currently. Even a wife can get what? A domicile of his or her choice. But before, the position was that a wife acquires a dependent domicile once he's married to what? To a husband. The domicile of the husband is the domicile of the what? Of the wife. You get. But dependent domicile, now we shall consider more of a child that is born. Once you are born, you acquire dependent domicile of your father. Then until when you attain the majority age, that's where you get domicile by what? By choice. But before, there's a case of Joy Chigundu versus Agri Awori. This was a Kenyan case, which was Joy Chigundu versus Agri Awori, whereby under this case, realize that the lifetime, actually the court held that the wife had attained, because the husband was living in Kenya, and it was automatically, even the wife had attained domicile in Kenya. You get. That is dependent domicile. But however, it doesn't remove the position that the wife the position that I've said after does not remove, you get, does not remove the position that a wife can attain what? A wife can attain domicile of the husband. You get. The position was changed by that even a wife can also get what? His domicile. But the general rule is that once you get married, the wife automatically gets the domicile of the what? Of the husband. When you read the case of Joy Chigundu versus Agri Awori, you get that the lifetime of the husband, the wife cannot acquire the domicile of his or her own from that of the husband. So that is to deal by what? By domicile. You get? So domicile is also a kind of sketchy topic, but you have to understand it. Know the categories. Know what domicile is. You get? Domicile no more is the questions that are dealt in divorce. What is your domicile? You want adoption. What is your domicile? So basically that is the question. So I'm here to make you the best. Thou may not be the best, but I can make you the best. Subscribe to the channel and like my videos. Thank you for listening.